Hey, what up, YouTube? Welcome back. In this video, I want to talk about something that I mentioned in my video about the Black Panther in regards to light-skinned, biracial, and mixed men. And I mentioned something about The Weeknd, the musical artist The Weeknd, and how I was surprised that he claimed blackness. And then some people kind of low-key kind of came at me like, you know, why are you surprised? Saying something like, The Weeknd is black though. He's from Ethiopia. And I'm like, I know that. Like, I know that, you know? And then another comment was like, The Weeknd is of Ethiopian lineage. I'm like, again, I know that. And then someone else, but he's Palestinian and Ethiopian. Okay. And, I just wanted to come on here and say, yes, I know that The Weeknd is black. Or at least, I'll say like, at least black adjacent, right? I know some people are going to probably want to argue like, oh, well, look at him. He's not black because he's not dark. And then some people are like, well, he's from Africa. Well, it's like so many things. But me personally, like if I encountered him in like day-to-day life, I would treat him as a black person. Me personally. And as well, he actually does claim blackness, you know, which, I was happy to hear, you know, and also I was just surprised to hear that he claimed blackness because sometimes, some folks, don't claim blackness, and then sometimes we, as like the black community kind of have an attitude about it, right? Um, but obviously, come on, I know, you know, come on. We as black people, especially, we can kind of like pick out different features and know what's ours and what isn't ours. Come on, like look at his hair. Like if anything else, the hair now. Come on, all right. I did a whole video about this actually, like kind of like the signs that you look for when it comes to telling if a person is black or not, right? As far as like the cultural signs when it comes to The Weeknd, he raps, right? And of course, it's a cultural thing, right? So you know you don't necessarily have to be black to be a rapper, of course, but that would be a clue, right? Also, I think he says like the N word in his songs a lot, so yeah, he better be black. You can't be just well. Now it seems like any brown person can get a pass to say, nigga, 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 all through their songs. French Montana, Fat Joe, Cardi B, right? Um, Also, the hairstyle, right? And then, some people are saying, well, it's a hairstyle, which can be cultural, but also can be biological, right? Because hair, the way that you style it is kind of cultural, but the hair texture is biological, right? And like, ain't nobody gonna have no hair like that, but like someone who is at least part black, right? You gotta have some adjacency to blackness to have some hair like that, and to be able to like, you know, do. Because y'all remember the first, hairstyle that The Weeknd came out with, right? Very, very like, unique, right? Kind of like a dread, like super dreaded hair, right? Possibly natural, like free form dreads, maybe. I'm not sure. But he's changed it now, and his hair is like kind of like I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Y'all know what to call it. I forgot the name of it. Kind of like a flat top, but not really flat though, like that. Just an afro. How about that? It's just an afro. All right. And also the hair texture too is like really thick, right? Because I'm like, again, like us being black people, we can kind of notice things about that sort of a thing, like hair texture and the thickness of the texture, or like, um, you know, y'all know what's up, right? Because to me, honestly, that's hair to me. as far as like telling if a person is like black or whatever, racial classification and all that, out of all the different, you know, signs and features, to me, the hair is like that one feature that I think really, like, if nothing else, you can say, you gotta have some black in you, right? Right? Because of the hair texture, right? I know I've been in situations and, you know, been in line at certain, venues, not venues, but certain places, right? And just, looking at the other people, and I'm like, wonder if, what race they are, because the people kind of seem a bit ambiguous, right? But then I look at the hair texture and I notice even when the hair is cut low, you know, I can still tell like kind of like a black hair texture, quote unquote black hair texture, even when it's like, a dark Caesar or like a fade, you know. But ultimately, I don't want to drag this video out too long. But ultimately, I was just saying that I was surprised that, just surprised to know that The Weeknd considers himself black. I know some people are like, well, how is that a surprise? But sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sometimes you just think that some people don't consider themselves to be black. I mean, I feel like I probably have encountered that in perhaps my day-to-day life. Maybe. Right? I feel like people have kind of pegged me as that person in my day-to-day life, when they like are low-key kind of surprised that I claim like a black identity, you know. But then again, there's some people like, nah, you ain't black. Well, not in my day-to-day life, but like on the internet though. you know. And I had saw that little clip that TMZ got of him, and they asked him about like hair care and how does he care for his hair or whatever, or how does he get his hair like that, and how does he care for his hair? And he had said, "Well, I'm black." And then they asked about his hair care, and then they went into a whole spiel about black hair care or whatever, right? But let me bring this video to a close. Pretty much like a rant, rambling all over the place, but I just wanted to clear that up for some people who may be like, oh, you know, feeling some type of a way, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, here it is. The Weeknd is black, certified by me, the Black Authority. So until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.